Hey guys,
Welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Chris.
and I'm Devin, and we are back for Whiskey Wednesday
that's
with
right.
a
A Scotch. Glenmorangie. The original. This one is actually, I'm going to leave it to you to tell everybody about it, but it's perfected by the 16 men of Tien. So tell me about it.
Tan is a city in Scotland, and they all come together making it. This is actually one of Harrison Ford's favorite spirits, and he has done a lot to work with them, and you'll see it when he's in movies. That's what he's actually drinking.
I'm not going to lie, on the nose, it kind of makes me think of Macallan. It's like the sweet and light mossiness of a Scotch, because normally Scotch gives you that mossy flavor. You know what I mean?
So this is from the Highlands of Ireland. I have an itch, sorry.
Well, let's go to Ireland. Check it out.
Okay, I'm down. We leaving tomorrow. We need a trip somewhere warm. Is it warm there? No. Hey, Ireland, are you warm there?
At the moment, no.
Okay, well, we're going to rebook that then, because I got to go warm. Beautiful orange to it, though.
I'm telling you, does it, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me.
So, I think Macallan is usually more woody and chocolate and that type of nose first, where this is more orange and like old-fashioned forward.
I get the orange, I get some honey. Definitely like an old-fashioned the drink.
But they have a specific way you're supposed to enjoy this.
All right, well, let's visit that after. Let's try the spirit itself first, and then we'll go into what you're talking about.
Okay.
We are trying it from our sponsor, which is the Neat Glass, and this is the Elegant because it has a stem on it. But you can get the competition, which has no foot or no stem, or you can get the Elite Glass, which actually has a foot to it. And then this is the Elite. You can get to a 15% discount if you go to their website, use our code, our promo code. Sorry, I can't speak to it.
SCNEAT will get you 15% off.
That's right. 15% off all glassware, but not the travel kit. But honestly, this travel kit...
When you show up to a place with your own glass, y'all...
I'm not even joking.
Double check and be like, who are these people? What do they know?
They feel like you actually know what you're talking about. When you show up with your own competition-style glass and you try a
Which you could trade out for the Elite.
That's true.
Like, so if you bought the Elite and your competitions were dirty, you put the Elites in there. They work.
The soul does.
For me, I love the Elite. That is my favorite. It's got the little foot. It's sexy.
Yeah, because like with the foot, you can swirl around, but the temperature of your body does not translate to the temperature of the spirit.
Correct.
And that's the same thing with the Elite, but honestly, you're not going to travel around with these anywhere.
Right.
But the Elite glass is actually really nice. Or not, excuse me, not the Elite, the
competition.
The competition, the Elite, and the Elegant. You're not going to travel around with the Elegant. All right, let's get into this. I get orange citrus. I get honey.
There's a nice light white barrel that comes out of it.
I get like a nice wheat.
I don't disagree.
Like a wheated whiskey.
But there's also some like moss behind it. So
there's a slight moss. So that's why I keep saying that this reminds me of a Macallan, because a Macallan is not so mossy that it smacks you in the face.
Correct.
But this is definitely a Scotch. You can tell that it is Scotch. But it's slightly sweet, citrus, honey, and then a light mossiness to it. I really do like this. All right, let's get into the taste of that.
The orange is definitely front and center.
I was going to say the same thing. This is like a straight up orange rind. But it's sweet. It's pleasant. There's honey. I get like orange rind and honey with a little bit of the wheat mixed in, so it's very pleasant. I'm not mad at this, to be honest with you. For $42,
Price is right, though.
I would say this is definitely a competitor to the Macallan. But the Macallan's always like $80, $90, $100.
I wouldn't go that far. Macallan brings something unique and different. This is good, but there's also some bitter notes on the end of it for me.
That's the orange rind.
That's
the orange rind.
That's a turnoff, though, for me.
For you? Okay.
Because
all
it's
right,
like,
that's fair.
Ooh. Could the barrel change that? Very possible.
I see what you're talking about, the bitterness, but that bitterness is a orange rind. If you've ever just like peeled off the orange rind without the white, you don't want the white part of an orange rind. It's kind of like when you're making your own. When you make I wasn't going to say bitters. When you're making your own limoncello,
okay,
you want to take the rind, but you want to keep off the white portion.
Right.
There is a bitterness to it, but that bitterness is, to me, pleasant. And it's not overpowering. Now, I bought one of those. I happened to be in Walmart yesterday, and they had this little gift set, which is kind of cool. Came with this little cool cup.
Yeah.
You know, this stainless steel or... There's no comparison. I'm sorry, y'all. There's no comparison.
Mm-mm.
Not even close. And it's funny because it says these cups were handcrafted. Mm-mm.
Yeah, the neat glass does it all day. I'm not mad at it, but I'm also, today I'm not feeling it. It might just be that it's too much orange to me. I might mix this with something else and call it a day. That's not...
When you were doing your research, you found a mixture of drink.
Correct. So they say that you're supposed to enjoy this with 50 milliliters of ginger beer, 100 milliliters of the actual spirit, and
we have a puppy dog in here.
And mint, 3 or 4 mint leaves. So we did create that. I shook it because I like a drink shaken versus stirred.
So that would be 007.
You know,
Shaken,
some of us,
but not stirred,
are a mystery.
Sorry, didn't mean for that to come out. Oh, wow. Wait a minute.
I see you.
Dude.
I see you.
That's really good. Do the mint, ginger beer, and then this. That's a great mix.
Super amazing. It opens it up. It kind of contradicts that bitter that I was talking about. Yeah, and like I said, I shook it versus muddling it or spoon stirring it. I shook it. It's all there.
Damn, that's really good. Grab that ginger beer. We're using the... this is the
caption. I don't know
Fever. Okay, this is the Fever Tree Premium Ginger Beer. That's what we're using for this, and then we're of course using fresh mint leaves that I happen to have growing in my little house garden. Do you want to grab that? Go grab us a glass. I'm going to grab this. I'm telling you, this makes me think of Macallan.
Okay,
I want to
try it.
I mean, Macallan. Macallan is so good, and this is just the 12-year, so we're not talking like the 15 or the 18-year Macallan. I just think, for some reason, in my mind, it was making me think of the Macallan.
And this is the Elite glass.
That's right. See the foot on the bottom? That's why we're using that.
That's one of my favorites.
Here we go. You go first, sir.
That nose. If you all don't know Macallan, please check it out. Yes, it's a little bit more of a price tag, but so worth it.
I want more of this when you drink.
I mean, this might even make you jizz in your pants if you're the right guy.
I can't believe you went there, bro.
I know, but this has always been one of my favorites. I've talked about this for years as I like the 15, but yeah.
I really want more of that mixed drink. That is really, really good. All right, let's do a nose comparison. Well,
no, there's a huge difference.
There is definitely a difference, but not. I wouldn't call it a huge difference. Do a nose side by side.
Hey, guess what I just did? I erased my nose. If you don't know what that means,
natural oils of your skin will actually erase the spirits that you were just smelling. No?
Mm-mm.
I think they're very similar.
They are similar, but
this one has one other element that this does not.
Chocolate and
There's
beautiful.
There's a chocolate element into the Macallan that's not in the Glenmorangie.
You're right. That's
the only difference. That's the only difference. But it's pretty fucking close.
So do you think if we do the same recipe with the
Whoa! Macallan? While I do the tasting, go for it, bro.
Okay, be right back.
Yeah, the only difference is the chocolate. Man, the Glenmorangie is really, really delicious. I'm not mad at it. I mean, for $42, and this is $80. $80 at Costco, $43 at Walmart, and it came with two of those metal cups like this. Two of the metal cups. But yeah, the Macallan is tastier.
It is very good.
But it's $80 a bottle versus $43.
Let me go rinse this.
All right, we aren't mixing. Fair enough. I would definitely, still honestly, if you have a Costco to me was only $79.99 for this, and $42.99 over at Walmart. And it came with two of the metal glasses, which is nice, but they're not the neat glass. The neat glass is way better. This is still delicious.
The neat glass is way better. 15% off if you head over to theneatglass.com and use our promo code SSCNEAT.
I think the chocolate does it for me. I would still choose that Macallan over the Glenmorangie, but that's only if price was not a option. If price was not a determining factor in the decision, I would definitely go Macallan, because Macallan, you can't go wrong. And I know you were looking at grabbing the new Macallans,
I want those so
Earth, and I can't remember what
the Fire.
Earth and Fire. And they're not bad over at Total Wine. I was at Total Wine. They were like $1.99 a piece.
We just have to have the money. Right now, it's been
will you help us out?
It's been a tight month.
January, February has been definitely a tight month for us. If you'd like to donate, we're not going to say no.
Yeah, you might actually help us get one of those.
What does that taste in the same exact mixture? There is definitely a difference.
The chocolate comes out so much more.
It does. It almost turns into like a coffee. If you're a coffee person, I think the Macallan makes that drink into it even better. But that ginger beer makes it into almost like a mule. Damn, that's really good. I wouldn't be mad at either one of these in that mixed drink with the ginger beer.
So I think the way to enjoy this is really with that ginger beer and that mint. The Macallan, which is amazing on its own, I run into questions with it mixed the same way. Like, okay, what's really going on here? Because the chocolate is still coming out, but it's like everything else is lost. You are losing the ginger beer. You're losing the mint. It's just.
I think it tastes more like a coffee or an espresso drink when you put the Macallan in that mix. Versus this, you still get the orange. You still get the. I don't know. Is it really good?
They're both phenomenal. Yes.
Don't get me wrong. These are freaking amazing.
But that's why we're Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. You give us the job of breaking these down and telling you what's really behind them. Anywho,
well, there you got it. Undecision. No.
Undecision.
I'm going to say, in the mixed drink, I think the mixed drink, this is better.
Correct.
In the mixed drink, this is number 2.
Correct.
But on sipping by itself, I'm going to definitely say Macallan.
Exactly, all day.
Over this. But is this good as a sipper by itself? Fuck yeah. Especially for $42. If budget is real to you. And let's face it.
It's to most Americans.
Right now, we all are feeling the pain. From the gas prices to the egg prices to liquor prices.
To face cleaners.
If money is... To what?
Face cleaners.
Face cleaners.
My buddy in the Philippines was like, hey, what is your price on face cleaners? Because you get it a whole lot cheaper than I do. So, to face cleaners.
Okay. With that being said, I'm going to say if money is no option all day long, go with a Macallan. If money is a consideration, grab yourself a Glenmorangie, and it's not that much lower than the Macallan. Is the Macallan better? Yes, 100% it is better. But is so close that if money is a consideration, if you're just looking for like an everyday, this is really good. This is definitely good. Well, thanks, guys, for tuning in. We do appreciate you from week to week, checking in with us, making the comments. If you haven't checked out our Best Friends Blind, I really do encourage you to do that because it's a lot of fun. We're enjoying that. And I think we're the only ones that are doing it right now. And I would love to join in on the bandwagon of doing the Best Friends Blind. Stay tuned. We're going to keep coming at you with lots of new content. And thanks again. I mean, I humbly appreciate you.
And always remember to sip,
savor,
and celebrate.
That was a good ding.